right, it's another weekly update. A little late, but look, it's Thanksgiving weekend for those of us in the states, so the market is going to be a little slow. I talked about some profit taking in the Discord for Black Friday shopping, and I think that's actually what is happening. We had a trade up here within the group. We've already hit our first main targets. We're just looking for it to come down here into our support range. Support range is starting around 86.8. I'd run that down to about 85,000. So this is an area I'll be interested in taking another long position and possibly running up to new highs or into a lower high. We can show you some arrows if I can ever remember where they are. Um, Obviously, I'm looking at this drip coming down now. Now, if we come down in here, we could come up either form a lower high or on up to higher highs. So looking at taking a long position down here into this range, which is my final short target range as well. I think that's probably the most probable scenario, most likely scenario for me, as we are still in a very strong bullish trend since our low back here in August, coming all the way down to 48. Ever since then, it's been higher highs and higher lows with acceleration. This is our first big pullback since we were back here uh, in earlier in the month. Yeah, 4th, 5th November, beginning of the month. So this makes sense. You gotta cool off that run a little bit. Okay, gain some longer term ground. We look on the larger time frames. We'll start on the daily. We're still broken out. We could be forming a range up in here, right under that 100,000 mark. And that make a little bit of sense to come up and try to test it again. I think though, if we do come up to the 100K mark again, I think we take it the next time. I think it's going higher. I don't think we're going to continue to bounce off that 100,000 front run, and it did hit on a couple of exchanges, including the CME, but it did not quite hit here. So I am looking to take that 100K out. The daily is starting to come down into the old oversold ranges or in the lower Bollingers here on our RSI. That's good news for possibly picking up another long and running back up at the tops. The only one I have that is concerning is the weekly, but the weekly can take days to settle itself out. We're coming down out of a out of an overbought range in our momentum indicators here, our HSI. So that is a possibility that this could be at least a temporary top, or we tag it, come back, rise a little bit above it again, maybe just another high up into the low 100,000s, and then cool off on a bigger, longer run in a new range up in this area before moving on to the next area high or coming down to test lows again. And we'll just have to see what the market looks like when we get there. I'm not too bearish yet. I mean, look, I'm in a short, but I'm not too bearish yet. I know it's concerning to see it come down, but guys, it's been cooking for a while. Let it cool off. Um, yeah, that's about it for Bitcoin right now. Alt markets have been going bonkers. We'll get into that in a second. Let me pull up the Bitcoin dominance chart, right? And we need to go in a macro time frame here because we're just now breaking necklines, right? We just haven't fully formed bearish structure yet. It's just local. So I like to go with at least the weekly on this one because we've been climbing, right? Now we're back into that channel midpoint. We've been climbing, stair stepping up this channel for a while, right into that 618 retracement off the high. And that's been good for the alt markets. But if Bitcoin's going to make another run, I want to see that swipe back up and maybe get us a double top. We have some great selling tails up here. Look, you don't sell Bitcoin dominance, but either way, you would call these great selling tails up here at the 618. If we shoot up and Bitcoin goes absolutely bananas, we're probably looking at about 65% total market cap. But it's starting to feel like this is getting a very positive reaction. I'd like to see another high on Bitcoin with a lower high on Bitcoin dominance. That would push more into um, more dominance into the other tokens. If you look at Ethereum dominance, it's just crumbing down. Ethereum has not been doing particularly well. I mean, look, it's had a run, but it's not been doing particularly well yet, not compared to Bitcoin. So or even especially the other altcoins. So we'll need to see that one pull back up. In terms of total market cap, boy, that hit right on the nose, didn't it? I didn't even notice. All right. So our projected area on total market cap did get hit. What we can be looking for now, let me change the settings just a scotch. I want to pull up the, there we go. So now we're looking in this range for total market cap here between 2.7 trillion and 2.32 trillion. That includes Bitcoin. So if we get a good pullback, especially in the altcoins, we could run down into this range, particularly here at this top one. I think it's kind of a retest and then flow back out. Um, that'd be really good, really healthy. We could give you some great Black Friday deals down in here to pick up some alts. Um, right now, they're just cycling through. I'm not going to get any alts in particular or specific here, but right now they're just cycling through the ones that haven't run yet. People are just picking up whatever has or hasn't run. So that's your altcoin market at the moment. Let's go down to the classic markets and check out the SPY, because the SPY is running back up as we have been anticipating. I'm not gonna look for too much of a cool off until we roll over definitively, and we have not done that yet. I think we get one more high up. We're probably going to run through December, one more high up, and I think we start to see that rollover happen in the beginning of 2025 when people start taking profits on market sectors that have done really well this past year. People don't want to pull their money out right now because then they got to pay taxes on it at the end of the year, and we're getting close to tax season, that tax cap season. So they will continue to run this, I think, until the end of 2024, and you get your profit taking at the beginning of 2025. Yeah, I'm still targeting on the Qs as well, about 524. On the SPY, I think we may actually run all the way here to 618. I mean, we're at 601 now. It's not that big of a difference. So yeah, next few weeks, I think we just continue to run up. Stocks should do well. I think crypto will do well as well. I know it's coming down now. It's bleeding out at the moment, but again, I think that's just profit taking for the holidays, and we'll run again in December. We'll get another run. Um, TMF, still just struggling down here at the lows. We've kind of fallen out of our triangle. We've got another low going. We're down to our last bastion of hope, which is about 46 to 66. I think TMF will come back up, but when, it gets hard to say. It's still a good hedge play, though I still prefer TLT. But I know people are going to ask, so I'm throwing it out there. And like Dow Jones, absolutely flying. I don't have anything on here that's decent, guys. It's going to run, and it's gotten away from all of this. I might as well just take these off. We've gotten away from all the bearish structures. It just continued on. So right now, your best bet on that is to just run it with like channeling structure, right? Just continue to keep an eye on the way momentum is flowing through this wedge, and it may break up out of this one. If you're watching, the Dow is just it's gone bonkers. So keep an eye on this. But personally, I'm more interested in both the SPY and the Qs because I have structure I can play with on these. Structure that makes sense. Um, anyway, that's going to do it for the week. It's like I said, it's going to be slow. I am looking for a little more downward momentum here on Bitcoin. I want to see this VWAP and this prior range low, value area low. Like to see that get hit. And we get down into this range, we start forming some buying tails. It'd be time to pick some more up, and then we at least get another run up into this range here, just under 100K. Or if we hit that 100K mark, I think we blow through it and get into that low hundreds at least before the end of the year. But that's going to do it for now. Come and check the Discord out if you want to do trades with us. If you like taking shorts and longs, or have some questions, there's more than just me in there. I think the other coaches are absolutely killing it too. So just, yeah, come hang out. And until then, I'll see y'all later.